What up guys, Andy here, and we are going to do an unboxing of the Skull Shaver Pitbull Pro. This is the silver model. I can do a video on the gold one if you guys want me to. Let me know and I'll buy one, I'll do a review, and I'll let you know how it is. So I haven't opened this myself, I have no idea what's in here. I own a couple of other like head shavers to keep my beautiful head nice and bald. So we'll do an unboxing now, we'll see what's in here. So what have we got? So we've got manual. Real men don't read the manual. Real men don't read that shit. So what have we got? So here's the actual skull shaver. And here is the head. Now, I did a review on the channel previously on the Remington RX5. I'll leave a link in the show notes below, in the description below, to where you can read that. And that one didn't come with replacement heads, or it's very hard. A few people mentioned to me it's very hard to find a replacement head. So I know with the Skull Shaver, with the Pitbulls, heads are a lot easier to buy. So that it's got that going for it. Feels pretty much the same as the Remington, as the RX5. Nice shape, fits in the hand pretty well. You also got the chargers and stuff like that. I will do a how-to. Yeah, we still got power. So I'll do a how-to, and I'll show you guys like how I actually shave my head with it. All right guys, so I got my skull shaver here. Now using this will be pretty much the same as any other head shaver. Some people like to do in little circles as they go. I kind of like to, like I'll start on one side and I'll just like go all the way back. I do it nice and slowly. And then I'll kind of just come forward in like a slightly different side. It's like you're mowing the lawns. I like to do a nice like straight lines, and then I'll keep going like this. And then you just kind of do the whole thing. You know, I'm speeding it up here obviously. And then by the time you're back, and then I'll sort of feel my head and see like, is there any bits that I've missed? And then I'll kind of go over those, and sometimes I'll do circles in there, or sometimes I'll just kind of like move it around a little bit. It depends how close a shave you want to get. Like, you can go over the same area. Some guys will go over the same area like 3 times and like really make sure they get it. If you just want like a quick shave, you can usually bust out a shave in like maybe a minute or 2. If you want it like super smooth, for me, it takes probably like maybe 3 minutes at the most. So I'll do that now. Maybe I'll speed it up so you don't have to sit here and watch me do my hair the whole time. But there's just an on button on there. Easy peasy. And in terms of holding it, I know some guys hold it like this. It looks like it's got some really nice grip there, so you can kind of just hold it like that, where you're putting your fingers like between it and holding it between your fingers. Is that going to focus on me? No, it's going to want to focus on my eyes. Or you can hold it like this. It's got some grooves. I don't know if you guys can see that. You should be able to see that, yeah. So there's like a groove here where your finger fits, and there's one on the other side as well where your finger fits. So it looks like you can kind of hold it like that, and that's nice and easy to grip. I kind of prefer holding it like this, where you would stick your fingers into the grips. There we go. That's how I like to do it. So I like to just grip it like that, hold it like this if this is easier, do whatever you guys want. So I'll do it now, I'll speed up the footage, and I'll get my hair. You can see, you know, I've obviously got some, I've let it grow out for like a day or 2. I think it's been growing out for about 2 days now. So let's get cracking. And I will say, when I do it, you can push down pretty hard. I normally don't need to push down that hard, like just a little bit of firm pressure, you know, kind of going nice and slow, just back and forwards, and see how you go. So that's kind of like the first pass, and then I will sort of feel around my head. There's like a little bit there that I've obviously missed. I've missed a bit here. So I'll kind of just like feel around my head, and at this point, maybe you're happy with it. Like it's obviously, you know, a lot thinner. Thin's not the right word. It's a lot bolder than it was before, but there's some kind of patches at the back that I might get that I've missed. So If you're happy with it like that, leave it. If you're someone like me that wants it like completely smooth, just kind of feel with your hand where the areas are and then go, oh, okay, I'll get that bit. And then you feel, you know, there's a bit here. So you go, okay, I'm going to get that bit a bit, you know, kind of go in circles if you want. And just kind of feeling around your head the bits that you've missed. And I think that's pretty good. Just have a last sort of feel. Yeah, for the most part, that's pretty good. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. That probably took me, what, like 3 minutes maybe to do like everything, and that's me being super fussy. The final thing that I will usually do, I don't do this all the time, I'll be honest, but like I try and make myself do it as much as possible, is just get a bit of moisturizer or something and just kind of put it on. So I'll edit the video and I'll go do that now. All right, so I just use this moisturizer. It's just some cheap one that I bought at the supermarket. So I just use like a tiny bit, like literally just a dot. I kind of like get it over the whole head, maybe tiny bit more. You don't really need a lot. And I don't think this is mandatory. I know some guys talk about using moisturizer every time they shave. To be honest, I've gone through long periods where I don't do it for like 6 months and it hasn't really made much of a difference. But at this point in time, I kind of like to do it. So I'll now show you how to clean the thing. Okay, so cleaning it is super easy. The head on the top, as in this bit on the top with the actual blades, you just kind of like pull it off. It comes off super easy. You can see there's like bits of hair in there, obviously. I wouldn't do this in the sink, but you can kind of just tip it into a trash can or a bin, and then you just run it under the water. Easy peasy, pop it back on. Now, this is completely waterproof, so you can shave in the shower, and I do. I shave in the shower probably half the time. You can use shaving cream if you want. I actually find that it does a better job if you don't use shaving cream, and if you just do it dry like I did before. I actually find that that works best. If you're gonna do it dry, I do recommend that you use the moisturizer or the lotion afterwards. That seems to work best, but yeah, I like to do it dry. Can do it in the shower if you want to. It's completely waterproof. I wouldn't charge it if there's water sitting in there. Maybe let it drain a little bit first, but. All right, guys, there you go. That is my review of the Skull Shaver Pitbull Silver. Again, if you guys want me to do a review of the gold one, just let me know and I can buy one. I'll do a review on it. I definitely recommend this. This was super easy to use. I think I got the whole thing done in about 3 minutes. That's like super smooth. If you want it only kind of smooth, you can probably knock it out in about a minute. Again, that was with me pausing and talking and, you know, really having to think about what I was doing. It's something that you can kind of just like whip it over your head. You know, you do it, look at that water coming out. You do it a couple of times over your head and then you're absolutely good. Really recommend it. It's infinitely easier to use than, I used to shave with like one of those just normal like razors, and holy shit, that took so long. You'd have to use the shaving cream, you're mucking around. Sometimes I'd cut myself. That doesn't happen too much with a safety razor, but I think I'm just incompetent. This thing, man, you just whip it over and you're done. I like it because you can use it dry. You don't have to muck around with shaving cream. And I'll say probably like half the time I do it not in the shower. I just do it in the morning, like before I have a shower or after a shower. And then the other half the time I will do it in the shower. I don't really have a preference. I guess I kind of like it dry just because it's quicker. I will say it does make you feel a little bit dry, so definitely put some moisturizer on it if you're going to do it dry. So there you go. If you have any comments, or if you have any questions, leave a comment below and I will answer. I'm happy to answer. I expect to be doing more reviews in future of different products I use, like how I keep my head bald. I can review other head shavers just like this. Let me know, you guys.